Aries, somebody here was testing you. They were testing you and they were trying to figure out how far they can push you, how much that they could get away with, what they can do with you, how they can, utilize you in their life, right? So they were testing you. And the thing is that this person didn't realize that you can't be tested. Okay? Like what I'm hearing is that you can't be tested the way that this person wanted you to be tested. I'm hearing that nothing that they tried worked on you. So what happened was they were trying to test you and they ended up pushing your buttons. And when they pushed your buttons, I'm hearing that you just like got away from them. You distanced yourself away from them and you went on and started doing your own thing away from this person. You distanced yourself from this person. This person was trying to figure out how they can utilize your energy, so that they can benefit from your energy, and that is exactly what they were trying to do. And when you walked away, when you distanced yourself from this person was in the process of actually trying to figure out like how to change things up a little bit, to see how they can maneuver you, right? They were still trying, and you walked away. And this person's like, what the heck? Now they're in that energy of like, what are they going to do now? Because, see, they wanted your energy because your energy brought something to the table that other people didn't do. Like other people's energy didn't bring to the table. This is why this person wanted you. So they were testing you to see how they can maneuver you, right? This person's learning that you can't be tested. They're learning that they can't play these kind of games with you. Now they realize that it's too late now because you're gone. You're doing something else in your life. You're moving on. You're, going toward your goals and working on healing and doing other things here. You might even be making your own dreams come true, right? Now this person is like, they're in this energy where they're like getting so angry. They're getting so angry and they're frustrated. And not at you. They're angry with themselves because they feel like they should have did a better job. That's what they're thinking. Like, they should have did a better job, or if they had said this or said that, then you would have stayed and then they would have had you where they wanted you. So they're frustrated and they're angry, but it's not exactly with you. It's, they're angry with themselves, because they're realizing like, oh well, when Aries said this, I should have said that, and they're going through the whole conversations that y'all have had and they're running it through their mind and they're thinking, oh, I should have did this and I should have did that, and they're going crazy right now. This person can't sleep. They're having a really hard time sleeping right now. There's something that you bring to the table. There's you have some kind of talent, you have some kind of skills. You could be a psychic, you could be a medium, you could be a reader, a tarot reader. You have something that you do, Aries, that this person wanted to utilize. They saw it as, you're the goose that lays the golden egg, and they realized that they could have had that for themselves. So for some of you, it makes me feel like this could have been a situation where this person was flirting with you. They were trying to, romanticize you, that kind of thing. For another one of you, this could be just somebody who was, coming in as a friend, trying to be a friend or thinking that you needed a friend, and they could be your friend, that kind of thing. So do take what resonates, guys. Leave the rest for somebody else, right? That kind of thing. So if this, yeah, that's what I'm getting. So you had somebody who was testing you. The thing about this person is that when they thought that you were going to do one thing, you ended up turning around and doing something totally different. They totally misjudged you. They totally misjudged you. They totally did not realize that while they were playing one game, you were on a whole other level. Okay? And I'm hearing that as soon as you realize that this person was was like a user, or they gave off that kind of vibe that they were a user, right? As soon as you picked up on that, that was it. You were gone. You were out of there. You weren't going to waste your time with this person. Now, since you've done that, this person has been talking to people, just talking to people. Hey, have you heard about Aries? Have you seen Aries? What is Aries up to? That kind of thing. They're trying to come around your circle. They're trying to figure out who you hang out with, okay? They're trying to find out who you are friends with, because whoever that you hang out with, whoever you speak to, whoever you talk to, and could be family members, okay? They are wanting to get closer to those people, to use those people to get to you because of your talent, your skills. There's something that you bring to the table that this person wants. And they can see it. It's like they look at you and they're looking at you like the goose who lays the golden egg. That's how they're seeing you. So this person has been talking to people. And the thing is that the things that they're finding out, it's making them sick because they're realizing that they lost a good one. They lost a good one, the one that would have changed everything for them. At least that's how they're seeing it. They're looking at it like, oh, dang it. If I had just did this, or if I had just did that. And then what's really sad is that if this person had just stopped playing games and would have just been real to you. But I'm hearing that as soon as you caught that this person was playing games, boom, you snapped. You're like, you caught on really quickly. And this person, they didn't see that coming because you're the first person who has ever caught on to them so quickly. Other people, it's down the road. It's after they've already done their craps and, done the things that they do, right? I'm hearing with other people, it's down the road, like a year or two down the road. And by that time, they've already gotten what they wanted from the person. But you caught on way before they could figure out, way before, you know what I'm saying, anybody else, right? And before they could figure out exactly how to maneuver you, right? So now this person's upset. They're upset and they're frustrated with themselves, You're the one that got away. That's what I'm hearing. Now, just be aware that according to what I'm seeing here, this person is planning to block you. And it looks like it has something to do with your finances. Okay? They want to block your finances. They feel like they can somehow like influence how you make your money or how you receive your money. They think that they can like interrupt it in some kind of way. They want to try to make you need them. Okay, so like say if you get a check in the mail or you work at wherever you work at, right? Like they're trying to figure out how they can disrupt or interrupt how you get your income. Okay, because to them, if you need them, then you'll come to them, right? That's what they're hoping for. They're actually hoping that you'll end up working with them, okay? Like working with them on something or working with them at a job, okay? They're hoping that you will, get stuck with them. That's so funny. Like, I don't know why people do this. It's crazy, but okay. But actually, this person wants you to get stuck with them so they can utilize you, right? Your skills, your talents, what you bring to the table, they want to utilize you, but they want to get closer to you so they can figure out how to maneuver you. And the only way that they can think of is by disrupting your income so you're not so independent. So you're not, having choices. You know what I mean? They don't want you to have choices. It's messing them up. The fact that you have a choice that you could walk away from them, it's messing them up. So it's kind of like entrapment, the way that this person is thinking. They want to entrap you. trap you into something so they can get you where they want you. This way, you'll be more lenient and more flexible because this person sees you as not being flexible. It's like they try to influence you and it doesn't work. So you're not I guess you would say you're not a people pleaser, you know, not to the extent that they want you to be. You know, it doesn't mean that you're not nice. It doesn't mean that you're not courteous. You know, you could be nice and courteous. And sometimes people take that as being a people pleaser, you know. But you're not a people pleaser to the point where you're going to bend backwards and break your back for somebody else, you know. So, and it's really because you have choices. You know, you have a choice. You can move away. You can walk away, right? This is why this person wants to put you in a corner where you won't have a choice. You'll have to take whatever, you know, job or whatever it is that they're trying to get you into. Because they're hoping that then they will be able to bend you. You know, like they'll put you in a position where you can't get out. And then it's like you'll have no choice but to interact with them, you know? And then they can like grow some kind of rapport with you so they can figure out how to utilize you. You know what I mean? Not just utilize you, but get you to bend backwards for them. That's what they want. For some of you, you know, this could be a coworker, you know, that's trying to like get you in their department. You know what I mean? Like you're in a different department and then they want to get you to their department. For, I think for, you know, some of you, that's the situation. You know, they want to get you like kicked out of that department so you'll end up having to work with them. This actually reminds me of something a long time ago. But anyways, yeah, that's what's going on here, Aries. This person has been asking people about you, talking about you, you know. They're finding out things, but they're finding out things secondhand, you know. And this person would really rather find out things from you rather than other people, you know. But I'm hearing that when you did speak to this person, the things that they had asked you, I want you to know they already knew things about you before they talked to you. Like they had already scoped you out before y'all all started interacting with each other, you know? So it's like they already knew things about you, and then you just came around and confirmed some things, you know? And then some things they heard about you wasn't right. At least that's their opinion. It wasn't correct, you know? But there is some things that they're hearing about you, like your work ethics, your talents, your skills. Those things, the things that they want you for, are the things that were correct. You know, there's other things like for instance, you know, they more likely they heard that you would bend backwards and you would just do whatever they wanted you to do, right? But you didn't. So that's where they made their mistake. You know what I mean? That's where they made their mistake. Now this person's kicking themselves because they feel like they made a mistake here. I do feel like this person is like staying up late, thinking about this. They feel like they've lost out. They feel like they've lost a large amount of money or a resource or something like that. And this person is so stressed out right now. Because right now, how do I say this? Whoever this person is, this is somebody who gets other people to work for them. So this could be like a manager, like some kind of manager. I want to say maybe a CEO, you know, because it's their personality type, you know, where they get other people to do the labor for them, you know, that kind of thing. So that's what I'm thinking. Could be a manager, CEO, or somebody, maybe a business owner. Could be. But I do know that the looks of money is very important to this person. The look of wealth. Not necessarily having wealth, right? Not necessarily having money or being rich. No. This person's not rich. They're not wealthy, okay? But they do want to live a certain kind of life. style. They want to live like, really, they want to live out of their means. And I think this person has been doing that for quite a while now. Like they've been living beyond their means, and this is why they need other people to come in and help them. Now this is where you come in, your talents come in, where they could utilize you, make a profit off of you, right? That kind of thing. Anyways, Aries, this is what's going on in your energy. You got somebody that has their eye on you. They were testing you, and it backfired on them. They don't know what to do now. So they're asking about you. They're going to get closer to people that are close to you so they could get back into your circle, okay? Just so you know. Ooh. And I guess they don't like this part of... they don't like this. We got 33 came out. It says, any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. I am expanding. This could be why this person wants to get closer to you too. Because I do see here that you're like moving on and you're like focused on your goals and dreams and stuff. So it would make sense. Another card fell on the floor. But it would make sense, right? They want to get close to you because you're expanding. You're doing something. Let me see here. Ah, I found it. Okay. Let's see. 55 fell down. It says substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change, a need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. I am evolving. Okay. So you are evolving and you are expanding. So do put that in the comment section. Yes. This could be another reason why this person's coming around. Because this person can sense this. They sense that you're working on something. Because you are definitely working on something that's like bigger, right? So it makes sense. Substantial changes in your future. Embrace the change and need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. So you might be doing something that's holding you back, Aries. Okay? That's what that's telling me. It's interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, anyways, this is your reading. This is what's going on around you guys. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I am going to mention this. I got bit by a tick. It made me sick. I got bit by a tick. It made me sick. Anyways, I heard that eating certain things might help. So right now I'm in the South. I don't know where you are, but I am in the South, and it's bad here. It's getting bad. And one thing I will tell y'all is that chickens, if you can get chickens, I would highly suggest getting some chickens, getting a little tractor, and then letting them go around the yard, because chickens will eat ticks. Yeah. I remember when I had my chickens, I sold my chickens a little while back. And but when I had my chickens, I did not have problems with no ticks, no fleas, no ants. I mean, those little suckers, they eat everything. They even would cut the grass for me, because I would just move them from one spot. Well, I let them roam free, but some of them I had in tractors too. So when I wanted them to specifically work down a certain area, and that worked out for me. And that's why I wanted to bring it to y'all guys to suggest it. Maybe get a couple of chickens. You got to get more than one chicken though, because chickens need each other. So you need to get at least 3 chickens, 4 chickens, something like that. Okay? If that's something that you want to do. Also, eating garlic is supposed to be helpful. I'm going to start doing that. I already got me some garlic, and I'm going to be trying that out. Apple cider vinegar, I don't know, couldn't hurt. So we'll see. If you have any comments about it, guys, let me know in the comment section. And y'all take care. Catch me in the next one. Bye-bye.